Hi, I'm Christina Villera Domingo and I'm presenting my my board a discussion on board, and it goes like this. Gregor Mind Styles model. Gregor Mind Style model is students are extraordinary teacher. They constantly tell us how our expectations, objectives, curriculums, and instructional strategies affect them. We need to look for students to tell us why learning takes place, by Anthony Gregor. And as you know, Gregor Mind Style model is a researcher in 1977 defines two models of learning which he called preference models, leading to the development of mind style models. And an assessment of Gregor style delineator was designed to determine the learning preference for an individual. The assessment contains 40 questions which are designed to elicit explicit responses. And the result of these are the different quadrants of learning, which are abstract and concrete. When we say abstract, and when we tackle this in our elementary, secondary, tertiary, and of course when we are teaching English, abstract nouns are nouns that cannot be whole, which are the love and freedom. And when we say concrete, these are the nouns that which we usually hold, like for example, the table, the cell phone, the laptop, and so on and so forth. These are the examples of abstract and concrete. And the concrete sequential learner prefers hands-on learning experience which engage each of the 5 senses. Learners prefer step-by-step detailed directions. And when we say abstract sequential, learner is able to learn quickly through a variety of means, decoding, verbal, written, and visuals. Visuals are highly sequential to this type of learning, and they require learning environment which are organized, formatted, and filled with valid knowledge. And the abstract random learner in the haphazard way with little to no formal outline or direction, and these are flexible in their learning environment, being able to learn best from verbal means. And I will also tackle the learning the theory, and I choose Sigmund Freud, which is John Piaget and the John Piaget stages of cognitive development and theory, which are the 4 important development theory, which is the sensory motor stage, the pre-operational stage, the concrete, and the formal operational stage. Let's go to The first one, the sensory motor stage. When we say sensory motor stage, these are the stage wherein a child is being expressed with and a child with beginners, and Piaget felt that development is largely folded within, while Vygotsky believed that external factors such as culture and people, such as parent, caregivers, and peers play a significant role in the life of a child. Piaget proposed that intelligence grows and develops through a series of stages. Older children do not just think more quickly than younger children. Instead, there are both qualitative and quantitative differences between the thinking of a young versus older children. And during the sensory motor stage, infants and toddlers acquire knowledge through sensory experiences and manipulating objects such as their toys. A child enters experiences at the earliest period of this stage occurs through basic reflexes, senses, and motor responses. And from birth to 2 years, these are what we call the sensory motor stage. Know the world through movement and sensations. Learn about the world through basic actions such as sucking, grasping, looking, and listening. And a child also learns that things continue to exist even when they cannot be seen. Realize as they separate being from the people and objects around them. And realize that their action can cause things to happen in the world around them. And during the sensory motor stage, children go through a period of dramatic learning. And let's go to pre-operational stage. These are the foundation of language development may have been laid during the previous stage, but the emergence of language is one of the major hallmarks of the pre-operational stage of development. These are from the 2 to 7 years, and they begin to think symbolically and learn to use words and pictures to represent objects. And let's go to the concrete operational stage, and this from ages to 7 to 11 years. A child begin to think logically about concrete object events, begin to understand the concept of conservation, that the amount of liquid in a short white cup is equal to that in a tall skinny glass, and that is an example. And thinking becomes more logical and organized, but still very concrete, and begin using inductive, logical, or reasoning from specific information to general principle. And the last formal operational stages are the final stage of John Piaget's theory. This involves an increase in logic, the ability to use deductive reasoning, and understanding of abstract ideas, and begin to think. And from ages 12 and up, they begin to think abstractly and reason about hypothetically problems. Begin to think more about moral, philosophical, ethical, social, and political issues that inquire theoretical and abstract reason.